Hello and happy Tuesday, April 7th. And we're going to start this episode with a banger. 31 years ago today, a Goofy movie was released in theaters. One of my favorite movies, Eye to Eye, one of my favorite songs. I just have to give it recognition right off the top. So, boom. Yes. Okay. Goofy movie for the win. This is going to be a shorter episode. Releasing this one out early on this Tuesday morning. UCLA women won on Sunday. Michigan won on Monday. College basketball is done. We're kind of now in this wonderful stretch of the next 4 months, 5 months where you get playoff basketball, which is solid NBA. WNBA starts soon. NHL Stanley Cup playoffs are fantastic. And MLB is playing throughout the summer. So sports, pretty full. So stuff to watch. Pretty excited about that. But enough about sports. We'll put that behind us. I did want to talk about a little bit about social media world this morning. I was thinking about some stuff last night as I was kind of scrolling around. Um, and, one thing I'll say about social media, especially being in the same niche as somebody else, especially when you know the person, for me, it's super awesome. And I feel great about, anyone that gets opportunities, gets invites, works with a collab, um, or a company, things like that. I'm always super happy for the people that I know, even the people I don't know that I follow for a long time, and they get these opportunities, and I generally feel happy for them when they are genuinely happy about getting them. I think it's great, and I love the fact that people get those opportunities and um, are making dreams come true. One of the hardest things, though, for me is taking that and trying to find my own. I hate to use the word joy, but find my own joy and happiness. A lot of the collabs that people get in the theme park realm space, um, I'll just be very honest, are not things that I'm very interested in. A lot of people get makeup brands, don't really care. A lot of people work with different fashion brands and different stores. Once again, I don't really care. Um, you know, and it's one of those things of getting theme park invites. Awesome, I would like that. That would be fun. But even then, I love getting invited to media events and being able to do all these fun things. But I feel like when I do those things, I feel like I go into the experience a little bit jaded. Um, I want to make them look better than they really are. Um, it's almost like a solo mission of oh yeah, it's gonna be all on me to get all these tickets sold, which is stupid to think. I've been very lucky that every single thing that I've worked with has actually been generally good, so I've never had to lie, which is fantastic. I've legitimately everything I've gotten invited to, everything that I've been given, I use or I've been to, and it's been great. So it's okay, cool. I've never been put into a situation where I'm, twisting my own arm of oh, how am I going to make this look good? Never had to do that, luckily. But there's a lot of things that I see people promote, and a lot of things that people, buy and try out. They would be twisting my arm, which is not fair to that brand because certain brands are really cool, but I just don't have really much interest in them. In a lot of ways, when it comes to branded content in this space, and a lot of my content as a whole, I kind of feel like a 5'3" dude from Montana that's trying to make the NBA. It's your chances are really against you. And with that said, when I was in my live streaming era, I treated every single stream like it might be my last. It's the last time I'm ever gonna get an audience this big, or these people, this is the last time they're ever gonna come in. Because I always had the mindset that someone more knowledgeable, or someone better looking, or someone that's just a better live streamer as a whole, is gonna show up tomorrow and is going to overtake you, and you're gonna be done, and that's that. So I always had that mindset, and I still have that mindset to today when it comes to the social media realm, that I could be taken out at any given second, because there's always someone that's coming that's probably going to be better than you, and probably, more motivated. Um, Even though, my motivation, especially during actually a large last 5 years. I mean, I was going to just say this the live streaming era, but I guess it's been the last 5 years. Is to be the best Disney social media theme park content creator that I could possibly be, and sharing my truths along the way. But even with that said, I feel like there's always someone waiting to take your spot. Um, and that said, kind of me going full circle here, full circle moment. Um, when you see people, especially in your own space and even not in your own space, getting these opportunities, getting these job opportunities, getting these collabs. You know, Jealousy is definitely the worst thing that you can do. It's not. It's not something that you want. You want to encourage. You want to be there for them. And not in any like selfish way of like hoping, oh, I'm gonna get an opportunity like this later on or something like that. You know, it's good to be a good friend, um, because it always goes back to treat others like you would want to be treated. It's really that simple. Um, so yeah, so that's my little rant of the day. For me, there's a lot of opportunities out there, but a lot of them don't fit who I am. I think I've said before, I've rejected about 98% of the opportunities that have come my way, and a lot of that's to do with the fact that that brand and me would just not fit. And I know that. So, um, yeah, and always work hard at it. Don't give up. Um, yeah, I think that's all I got for today. Tomorrow looks like we're getting a guest. I'm excited about that. And hey, maybe we all watch a Goofy movie tonight. All right. Well, that's all I got to say for tonight, or for today. Sorry. And I'll see you tomorrow.